Hi, and I don't say welcome in this video because this will be a pretty negative video, but it is what it is. I think all things have to come to an end, and it's not like I have now a big 1.6 YouTube channel, so I do it actually more for myself. So this video is really hardcore for myself, but if you're interested, maybe if you like, then you can watch it still. I'm right now 21 years old. I was born at 2004. Why is it relevant? Because of the significance the game Counter-Strike 1.6 gave to me. And this video will not only be primarily 1.6, but my time in 1.6. So if you're also a 1.6 player, some things you know what I'm talking, but most of the things you won't because it's a bit personal. But it is what it is. I don't have a script. I'm not super great at English. I can speak, I can understand, but I'm not super good. So if I make grammar mistakes or something, I apologize. I try so best and so clean as I can to speak English. And yeah, so I was born in 2004. The reason why I'm mentioning it is because 1.6 was originally a mod from Half-Life. 1.6 then released 1999, if I remember correctly. I will blend it in if I said it wrong. Was it 2000 or 1999? I think it was one of them both. I get always mixed up. It was either 1999 or 2000, but it doesn't matter. It was released somewhere around 1999 2000. I was 2004 born, so obviously when it released I couldn't play it because I wasn't even born. But I actually started, I'm always saying I started playing 1.6 at 2012, but I think I played it much earlier because I can remember even already as like 5-year-old kid, I already played it. This is even earlier than 2010. But let's say I started playing 2010. It was, by the way, the reason why I played so early was because my older brother gave me the game. Like, he opened 1.6 for me and said to me, go play this. And then he watched me playing. I don't know why, like normal. So basically my older brother suggested me with it. My older brother is like 4 years older. So he was at the time, I think, 10 by himself. But anyway, then I started playing and I played pretty early on my journey already on a server called Omonas, like Omonas. Omonas, this is a server, I think, based on Lithuania. And means already since the start I found the server Omonas, and it was like a community, and it had a lot of servers. It has jailbreak, death run, classic, zombie mode in Resident Evil edition. It had COD mod. It had basically every game mode you could imagine in 1.6. It was all connected, so you had, if you like had VIP or admin in one server, you had it in all. It was a big community, really alive. I think if you combine all players from all servers together, it was like 200 players in total at the same time on. This for 1.6 terms a lot. Even back then it was like a big community. He had also his own boost. Boost is like when you pay to get listed on cracked 1.6 clients. Anyway, his boost had, I think if I remember correctly, 30,000 connections per day, which should be roughly 750 players at the same time online, which makes sense. I would even go as high as almost 1000, but this would be probably 700, something around this. You can usually calculate 1000 unique connections are equal roughly about 25 players at the same time at the peak, something around this. I know what I'm speaking because I also purchased and saw the stats. Anyway, I played really early on Omonas and stayed them because I had everything I want. Full servers, every mod. Why I would play on a different server. And I keep playing from start of my journey Omonas till from the end of my journey Omonas. Almost, no, not entirely, but still a lot of Omonas. This means for me 1.6 is almost just Omonas. But it was a good server back then. No, it's not. No, it gets often hacked and so on. I can remember whack ban from secure server. What? Did I got whack? Don't tell me I got no whack. What the fuck? Huh? What? What have I done? but we will come to that in a few minutes. It was a really good server, and it was like really active. It was kind of toxic, but it was actually compared to other server, it wasn't as toxic because Omonas, that's actually a bad thing, but this bad thing is actually not a positive thing. He only cared about money, means whoever paid got to admin. Whoever, other servers are a little bit different, and because of that, there was a lot of good admins, but also bad admins. And at least the good admins were able to counter, which unbanning people, reporting, and adding pressure on Omonas. So it was not super extremely toxic. Later on, yes, but at the peak, it wasn't as much. In other servers, for example, it's more like you're my friend, you get admin, and so on. Then it gets kind of like a cult where each admin kind of know each other, are somewhat friend, but that's actually a bad thing, even if it sounds maybe not as bad, because then the risk that it's some toxic group is really high, and if this is the case, then everything is fucked. Then you have no good admins or something. So that in Omonas it was very diverse, a lot of good, a lot of bad, because I think on a peak it had 200 VIPs and 50 or 60 admins, and they were active, and that's why it was actually a good thing, because it was so big that also a lot of good people were, so it was playable. Anyway, yeah, I also played, of course, other servers, but I say honestly, mostly when I played other servers, I didn't feel great, because it was just highly managed. I don't like to see the owner abusing and this shit, and so, and Omonas, the good thing is about Omonas, he's never playing. He's never playing, and if he's playing, he's so bad. I think at the time, I think Omonas got created 2003, if I remember correctly, and I think at the time Omonas was kind of like 18, 20, something around this. But I think now he's over 40. I think 45. He told me. At 2021, I learned coding because of 2020. Sorry, at 2021, I learned because of 1.6 coding. First AMX, then C++, then C#, and then Java. By the way, I quit also coding, but for different reasons. Sometimes I still coding a little bit, but yeah. And basically, one of my primary reasons why I learned coding was actually because of a zombie Plego mod in Omonas, which I recreated. And I say honestly, I not only recreated it, I fixed all bugs and made it better. But this is a different story. I don't want to know, like, glazing myself. To be fair, it wasn't a lot, like it wasn't a difficult task to make it better, because the original mod had sadly a lot of bugs, and I know also why. So basically, you have to imagine Omonas had back in the time really good servers, because people helped him to code and everything. But after a while, after 1.6 slowly like declined in its famous, like in its popularity, it also left Omonas, and then Omonas was left over, which like a lot of systems, but he can't manage them by themselves. He can a little bit of code, a little bit, but not a lot. So he's always to ask people. And because it seems like he also lost the SMA files. SMA files basically is from AMX, the source code files, that's what they are called. And because he lost them, he cannot change the mod in itself. And this is the core reason why there is a lot of bugs, because over the time he changed some stuff, he added something from the external side, which you can add without accessing the code, but without being able to access the code on its core, you cannot integrate them deeply into the mod, which means there will be bugs. And that's the reason why it's so bugged, by the way. I know this by myself, it's verified what I'm saying. I don't make this up. He literally told me he don't have anymore the source mod, the source files anymore. So what I'm talking is actually not insider info. I know this. He had also not that zombie mod, and yes, why I even know this, where I am. I actually, after I learned coding, just really short, like for 1 year in 2023, I felt bad for him, and I was like, you know what, I know how to code. I played a lot of Omonas, why not helping a little bit out? He also trusted me then and gave me access, and I didn't abuse it, of course. I fixed then like a lot of things on his other zombie mod where he had the source files. Yeah, that was basically it. And yeah, anyway, then I started with YouTube, as you may know, since 3 months. I make actually YouTube since really long time, but not really active as a child and so on. I would say, but since 2025, since the start of the year, I'm active YouTube, but not in this channel. I had another channel called Raeyd, which I E, and there I actually uploaded high quality of content, but it was too much work, and sadly, yeah, and that's why I decided to stop with it and just like play games, and so it's more chilled for me. And by the way, fun fact, the reason why I'm not Raeyd, Witcher is because of the last 3 letters, which is, you know, you can take it offensive against Jews. I got actually, fun fact, I got actually blocked in a lot of platforms because of that, because my Raeyd name, the substring, means a certain part of the word contained this yeet, which is apparently offensive against Jews. I really don't even know, but it doesn't even matter because I got censored. This is the thing, that's why I'm changing it. But anyway, to come back to the point, and now we're here, and we have 2025, and I know pretty much everything about 1.6. Any mod, any plugin, I know every bug, I know why the bug happens, I know everything about this game, and it's just boring. The game is dying slowly. The only left servers are only, okay, the 90% of full servers are basically only full because they pay hella expensive boosts, and the problem is the hella expensive boosts lose slowly their own effect, means they get weaker. They lose their effect and they get weaker. And this is a problem because if this, it's basically you take steroids for the server. I don't know, do you take steroids here? I don't know. It's basically you take, like, you inhalate steroids on your server to get more players. But the problem is this worked now for a long time, and it's done in 1.6 since creation. This is like normal thing in 1.6. You pay money, you get players. You ask how? You pay money to a boost provider. The boost provider lists your server in the correct 1.6. They have a lot of downloads, means a lot of users only see in the internet tab. They're filtered out 1.6 servers, and then when you appear there, you get more players. That's in short how it works. And this is the way how 1.6 servers kept alive. Even with declining player counts, it still kept alive because they could concentrate a lot of players in a very less servers, because not every server can afford it. Now, the problem is these boosts slowly lose at the effect. Means the boost gets weaker, they get weaker, and you can then see a decline in the servers, a slightly decline. I go a little bit, I go a little bit far from the camera. Do I lag? I don't know. No, I don't think so. That was not the 1.6 side of my story, how I played, why I played, and so on and everything, blah blah blah. Now we come to the personal story. When I was a kid, it wasn't actually as deep. I just played like Omonos, really, it was really like one-dimensional, sometimes typed and so on. But when I turned like 15, it changed. I think I would say 15 was the first year was really aware, like consciously 100% aware who I am. And when I was 15, I started to interact more with people, to target them more, and so and at the moment it was great. I had much more fun. It was great, but watching back then, it was actually not as great because it always ends bad. Mostly because of me, but not always. And when I say mostly because of me, it's not because I do something wrong. I mean, I do. You can, okay, that's wrong. I do something wrong, but it's also because I do get a reason for, and because the reason for I will explain then. Because we are on the internet. So, for example, 2020. I had 2 great mates, call me Yashar and Yashar, by the way, in which real name, and Solva. I don't know exactly the real name, but it's Armin Solva. And they were really great friends. They were really great friends for me. And we did a lot. I was basically on the zombie plague, so we're actually the one for a great time. And Solva and Yashar, that was great. That was in the top 5. We had a lot of fun. We destroyed every other VIP. We destroyed every other player. We didn't let anyone play. It was full the server, and we had, as 3 players, we won against 20 players. It was super fucking great. But then every good time goes to an end, and not because of me. I don't say every friendship gets to an end because of me. I don't say every great time gets it. It's because of the people don't want 100% loyalty, and I don't gonna cooperate with people which don't have 100% loyalty to my person, because then it's a security risk. if you want to call it like this, if you want to call it like a cybersecurity expert. It's like a security risk. Okay, let's go a little bit structured. I got a little bit more structured. Okay, come. Because Solva kind of just abused me. I don't want to use the abuse. It's a hard word. Maybe I take it back. I don't mean like abused, but I feel like I'm abused, but it's not really abused, but you get what I mean. He just was friend with me because of 1.6. He was the classic 1.6, like the classic friend specific tied to one single game. And then at the moment when he didn't anymore play it, when the server died, when we all lose kind of interest, he left me. I didn't left him actually. I'm still, if server would appear now, I couldn't reject it. It's Solva. It's fucking Solva legend. I couldn't reject him, but it's still sad for me. At least I don't even expect like everyday contact like in the active times. I at least expect that he remembers like that like literally we did was a long time together. Sounds kind of erotic as normal friends, and he could at least write like once a week. I don't even ask for much. Write like once a week for 5 minutes. Hi, how are you? What are you doing? I'm doing this. Maybe we can do this, and then bye. I don't even ask for much. But yeah, not even this. Sometimes ghosted like 6 months, and so then I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Then moving to Yashar. Yashar was actually different. He was still on my side. He was always on my side. He never left me. However, I think he got tired of my person. By the way, I can understand when people get tired of my person. I can be super annoying. I am super annoying. I gonna spam from everybody the fucking DM. It's like a fucking sickness I have, but at the same time, it's not actually it's not much, but I usually prefer, that's the reason why I prefer voice. If I'm talking in voice, it is not much. If I'm talking in voice, it's not much. But if I write it down, then it's big because I have context. I want to interact with a human being. Imagine this is a human. I want to interact with him. What are you thinking? What I am thinking? For me, this is like, why I will talk to a human just to play Roblox? Why I will talk to a human just to play 1.6? Why I will talk to any human just to play any game? Why I will do this? What is the... For example, I'm gonna be pretty hard. I'm gonna make an example. Aviro and Cleo. I don't understand the friendship. They just play together. I mean, they can look... I'm not saying everything. By the way, Aviro, nice guy. Peace. And by the way, Kilo also, peace. And I'm just saying, for me as a person, I can understand how this is like, they're pretty deep, but still kind of not really, because they just play together, and sometimes like, you have to be able to say to a friend everything, and the friend doesn't like hurt you and stay loyal. You have to be able to expect from a friend a little bit of loyalty, that at least if somebody insults your friend or hates your friend from A to C, that you say, you know what? Why you're talking to my friend like this? Fuck you. What are you for a piece of shit? You're pretending to me you are nice, but my friend you insult like this? Do you think I'm just sitting here and do nothing? Like this, just this core little bit of loyalty. Am I an alien? I mean, I look like maybe like the grey aliens because of my big forehead, but am I an alien? Am I the only one who thinks like that? Am I the only one who thinks like that? I think I get slowly actually crazy. What is with the people? Obviously, I get mad when somebody's hanging out with my fucking enemies who insult me from A to C, hate me. And then you're chilling with all of my enemies together. Like, what the fuck? Huh? Do I just sit here and I'm like, oh, okay, nice, bro. No, we have fun, and I know when we go later, you go with them. Maybe they shit talk me, who knows? But by the way, I'm talking not about a Vero and Cleo, I'm talking about something different. I'm mixing a lot of things, but this is basically what 1.6, topic of the video, brought me to. A lot of friends which are fake. They are fake friends, and I don't mean the fact that they're internet. I don't mean the fact that they're in internet. Fuck internet and fuck real life, it's the same shit. People in real life, they're the same shit. They are literally the same shit. This illusion that they're the same shit. I saw this. They're the same shit. But what it fucking fake friends. Fucking, I know this is a term which got fucked by a lot of people. Fake friends. They call everything fake friends. But it's kind of true. It is true. If you just play with your friend, then what is this? What kind of a friend is this? What kind of a friend is this? What kind of a friend is this when you can't even be honest to him because you know him makes fun of you? What kind of friend is? What kind of a friend is this? Tell me, what kind of a friend is this? Does it make you feel better? Does it make you feel better? No. This doesn't mean you can't do jokes or insider jokes. It just means that if somebody is always like this, maybe it's a bad friend. But anyway, to continue, in short, Solver then left me off, obviously, as I mentioned already, because he's like, he does his stuff in real life. I respect it. I can understand this. It's not like I can't understand this. It's not like I can't understand this. I can understand this. I can understand. For example, Aviro has a lot of real life friends. He has probably a job full time, I think. He does editing video. Kilo is his best friend. Like for Aviro, for example, I don't expect him to do anything. I don't expect Aviro to be anything. It's with like context, which is normal. Like I can do it. I don't have to be. People assume I'm toxic and have to be either best friends forever or enemy. No, I respect it. But here's the thing: if I like somebody a lot, if I have a lot of contact with somebody, or if I actually love somebody, then it's different. I don't see this as a contact. I see this as a friend. And I feel actually hurted if the friend are then afraid to give me like the address, to give me the, like, I'm not a random, like, come on. Yeah, Raeyd gonna know leak from somebody the address, and then what? And then what? What then? Nothing. Why I would do that? But I have one friend. I met him 1.6 Omonas. And this one friend is actually W friend. And he's called Virgil. And I call him Virgil mostly. He's not actually called more like Karam, Dante. But I call him Virgil. By the way, yes, I think Devil May Cry. I met him in Omonas. And I'm not afraid on him. She is loyal. She is a nice person. He's not chilling with any of my enemies. And you know why I don't have to worry about it? Because he proved it with action. She blocked Lucifer, which was one player in Omonas back then, which fucking insulted me all the time. He just blocked him. He just did it. I was like, oh. I was like, oh my god, what? He just proved to me he's loyal. I don't have to ask him, are you loyal? I don't want you to hang there. He proved it, and now, on Virgil, I don't have any fear. He is on my side till death, and I feel sorry for people. I feel genuinely sorry for a lot of people I know or had to know they don't have this. I know that they don't have this, they don't have this. And I see you, if you separate, good luck finding somebody like this. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck finding somebody who doesn't give a shit about money, who doesn't give a shit about status, which doesn't give a shit about where you are, which doesn't give a shit how you look, which doesn't give a shit about what your age is, which doesn't give a shit about everything in a positive sense. We are just all humans. Why I would ever make fun of a human because of somebody? This is so retarded. And that's why I'm saying that certain people, particularly in Aviro's community, inside except they are just garbage humans. They are literally garbage humans. They make jokes about people's looks that the people are even afraid. And for the people who are afraid, you are stupid too. You are afraid that people make fun of your look? Then why you fucking hang out with them? How does this even make sense? How does this in all the world make sense? This is the network syndrome which the people get. I'm afraid that you make love of me. You always insult me. You make me always mad. But I still hang out with you. How does this make sense? How does this make fucking sense? What is with the people? What is fucking wrong with all these fucking network one-years? Fucking networks. All full with networks. All full with networks. Am I the only... And I, as the mental ill, have to explain the people what normal humanity looks like. Are they fucking insane? Better 2 real friends than 200 fake friends. Better being alone than being with fucking fake friends. That's what I'm saying. Fucking this 1.6 dog shit toilet. Community toilet. It's what it is. Fucking community toilet. And that's why they always like, what the fuck is wrong with them? What in the actual fuck is wrong with them? Anyway, back to the 1.6 story. I know I made a little bit a turn to the XF toilet, but sometimes you have to talk about the XF toilet. Sometimes it's funny to talk about them, you know? But let's continue. So, when I go now, so basically in 2024, 2023. 2023 was the time Yashar sadly no contact anymore, and the reason was actually, I would say it was primarily my fault on this one. On this one I take the blame. I also take sometimes the blame. I was too annoying, probably spammed too much or something. He got tired of me. He's also a busy life, but got also tired of me. And then with the time it just go like, it is just like I felt like he don't want anymore with me. And then I said, you know what is the point of it? What is the point? There's also a small story behind this, but I don't gonna say this now because it's a little bit, you don't have to mention this, you know. But it's actually like, it's actually how it's always come and end. And I don't regret any decision I'm doing, because, as I said, it is hard. It is not fun for me to leave sometimes also good people. It's not for me. It's not for me like a nice thing to do. But it's like it's sometimes necessary to avoid the situation. I don't want this. If somebody's like, this is, I know as for some it's a really troubling situation. It's a really troubling situation for me, because I value I really don't want to be anymore with fake friends. I'm not 21. I'm not that old, but I had so long time. I spent so much time with people I just thought, okay, they're good humans, you can just hang out with them, and then fucking backstabbed me, and then fucking left me, and then fucking behind my back they talk bad, and then fucking chilled with my enemies. Maybe they talk back in groups about me. I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to hang out with somebody and have fun with this. This is like such a bullshit, and this is impossible in the 1.6 community, except Virgil. Thank you, Virgil. An adult, Virgil, by the way, 28 years old, a man, a lion, a fucking adult who respects some things. I did also a lot of mistakes to Virgil, but Virgil handled them all as if they were nothing. So I have one fucking real friend, Virgil, and I thank you for being on my side since 6 years. Always when I felt something, you always proved with action that you stand behind me. And I stand behind you. Always, whenever I can help, I will help you. So like you helped me. Even if you helped me much more than I helped you. But it is what it is. And yeah. That's basically what I wanted to say. And I'm not done. I'm not done. This video gonna end never. Let me tell you that. And yeah, so basically, now we have 2025. 1.6 is pretty much dead. And by the way, what I said is also true in general, not only for 1.6, but I'm just talking about 1.6. By the way, keep in mind, I don't have any script or something. If I talk a little bit in salad, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. And like I'm in word salad, I'm then sorry, you know. I don't have any script or something. And as I said, English is not my main language. It's German. German is my main language, and then Serbia, because as a child, like really early, I talked a little bit Serbia. But yeah. So basically, now coming to the recent time, I'm pretty sure, and by the way, because I'm so strict, it happens that I have to do a lot of difficult choices, and because they're for the greater good, you know. Sometimes if you know somebody's already like, sometimes I already hang out with the enemy, sometimes it's for the greater good. Better now than later. Better now than later. It is in fact. It is in fact. By the way, I record this right now at the, I don't know if you can read this, 25 December 2025. I'm pretty sure it won't come online, like, I don't think it comes online this year. It's way too fresh. The thing is way too fresh. And if you ask which thing is way too fresh, I'm just talking in general. Just talking in general. Actually, just 2 minutes passed away from the earlier cut. I look terrible. I know I have to go to the thingy. So basically, because of the recently things which happened, I think it's actually time slowly to just hit the nail on 1.6. This doesn't mean I won't ever touch 1.6 again, but this means no 1.6 streams, no 1.6 videos, no everything related to 1.6. At highest, what you could see is maybe 1 stream per year. This is actually the highest what you could expect from me in 1.6. Maybe privately I will play like a little bit, like 20-30 minutes once a week or something. I'm not a fan of 100% hard quit if you still want it, but for me it's like pretty much over with 1.6. There is nothing anymore to do, no projects, what you gonna do, everything was got created 100 times again. There is literally no fucking point of why playing 1.6 again, and this is the reason why I decided to quit. Like, it's not a light quit anymore. I already light quitted like 2 weeks ago, but this is not the official hard quit. Means it shouldn't come anything more regarding to 1.6, except if it's older videos, but I don't think I'm gonna even upload them, because it would be weird if I say I quit 1.6 and then 3 videos coming. I'm not Kilo. I'm not Kilo. Jokes aside, Kilo. I am fronting Kilo always because of this, but to be fair, I made the same thing. I said in 1.6 and 2021 I'm gonna quit, and now we have 2025 and I still didn't quit. So I'm not much better than Kilo in this regard. I think I'll also slowly to go back to the previous topic, but after the 1.6 topic, I think I'm talking too much. I'm sharing too much information. I think the people, the humans, they can't. For them, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. What's going on? It's like too many infos. Too many. Like, it's too much for them, I think. But it's my entire life. My entire life is based on this. My entire life is based on this. And like, sometimes I believe it's actually better that everything is like it is. It has everything has its reason. Everything has its reason why everything happens, and it will be for a greater good. Everything, I'm pretty sure it was mostly for a greater good. I guess I can be proof. I can say I'm different than most humans. I'm fucking different, and I'm proud to be different than most humans. I am fucking different. I'm not same like the most humans. I'm fucking different, and I'm proud of it. And that's why I'm get hated from so many people, because I'm different. I don't share the same values like they do. Like they are doing. I'm different. I'm proud of it. I am fucking different. And this is maybe how it has to be. I honestly don't regret anything. In 2021, I had a really difficult time. 2021 was really bad year. Sadly, people reference this year. I'm just saying it's nothing super crazy. It's nothing, so don't worry about this. And that's why I reacted so sensitive to this topic, because this was the year where I was at the bottom of my life. It was pretty much the worst year I ever had in my entire life. By far, not even close. I'm happy that this time is over. I survived 2021. So I survived 2025 as well. And 2026. I'm gonna survive it. I'm pretty sure. And to go back, because of the feeling I still didn't end the chapter well. Yashar, really apologize. I know you don't see it. We don't have contact since over almost 3 years now. No, 2.5 years. You don't even know that I make probably like YouTube or some shit. I apologize still for everything I've done to you. It was mostly not which a bad. I never heard people which like a bad mindset. I just try to help. But my help result into more destruction. Because the voices in my head always says stuff about people. And at some point I just give in. At some point these fucking voices always win. They always win. These fucking voices always win at the long term. These fucking voices. They say always like he's a snitch. He's doing this. He's doing this behind your back. He's doing... And they don't stop. But they also kind of right at the same time. They're always right. The fucking voices are always right. Kind of. That's the problem. It's just, I'm just trying. If I'm like with a human, I'm just trying my best to just suppress this fucking shit. But I can't. I have to. I fucking have to just explode. Why you do this? Why? Fucking why? Why did Yashar also he also hanged out with people which was bad? Why you do this? Why you can't have like a basic noise? Like, am I nothing? What I am? Yashar, what am I? Ah, no, I do it again. See, I just apologize and I do the same shit again. So this also kind of really sad what happened. Yeah. Not many people are let this deep in my heart. When I was in school also, in real life, before people say internet, in fucking real life, it was the same shit. Same fake friends, same stories, and it was even worse. In internet, you can at least sort that things much easier out. In real life, you have like less options. It was the same shit. It was the same fucking shit. It's always like this at the end. That's my destiny. And that's why I will. And that's why I will make now a change. A change. Because I'm a man of solutions now. I'm always good for a solution. So my solution is, I have one good friend and this is Virgil. I have him. I know he's 200% in my side. Maybe this is enough. Maybe this one friend is enough. Because a lot of people who believe they have 20 friends have in reality 0. Nobody loves them. Nobody cares about them. They don't give a shit about you. And I talk from experience. They don't give a shit about you. And I don't give a shit about a lot of people, except Virgil and a couple of others like Yashar, Solver, Skibidi. But, except them, I also don't give a shit. No respect or offense to anybody else. But it is what it is. And because of this fact, I just try to explain to the people, listen, you have 50 friends, I get it. You have 50 friends on your list. But who of these 50 friends wants even to know who you are? If somebody doesn't ask who you are, then he doesn't give a shit about you. This is an undeniable fact. If you don't give anybody some information, they're not your friends, and this is not friendship. This is not what it means. It is not your friend. I think maybe I'm just so smart that I actually figured out that most people are full of shit, and the other people that they're dumb, and because they're retarded, they can't realize that actually everybody around them doesn't give a shit about them. If they don't, you are sad, you are alone sad. You are alone sad. I'm talking about in general now. General, true for everybody. You are sad, you are alone sad. Nobody cares about you. There is nobody who even cares just 1 minute of that. That's it. Get better. It's not a big deal. Don't be sad. It's not a big deal. Do you want to play this? Yeah, they don't care. You have to interpret. Every message has a reason. Everything has a reason. Nothing is random. And I realize this. I know this for a fact that most people are full of shit. And that's why I try to find people who are 200% loyal. They do the action. They not say, I'm loyal to you, right? They do it. They say, no, you have a problem with, they are loyal. They love me. I love them. And fuck everybody else. Like, literally, fuck them because they fuck us. Fuck them. He's laughing. He's laughing at us. He's laughing at me. He's laughing at me. Who the fuck does he think he is? Who the fuck does this person think he is to be laughing at me? At me? Get the fuck out of there. Who the fuck are you? Let's take a look at your life. Let's take a look at your family. Let's take a look at the place you are living in. Let's take a look what your real name is. Let's take a look how you look like. Let's take a look how you sound like. Are you sure that you can diss me and I can diss you back? Are you sure you're really better than me? Are you really sure? I don't think so, buddy. Maybe there are people who are better. Slightly, maybe they look better, maybe they sound better, maybe they're more suggestible. But not a lot most of the time. And in particular, not this kind of people. And this is an undeniable fact. It's undeniable. It's undeniable like HGK. Anyway. I'm just losing my mind. I'm joking. I'm not losing my mind. Now, I take this and I die. No, I'm joking. Okay, I'm joking. A little bit positivity. A little bit positivity. Come on. Come on. Are you good, Mazi? Yes. So, no, I went from mad, sad, mad, and sad. That's the 5 waves of Raeyd. The 5 ways of Raeyd. Anyway, what was the topic of the video? Oh, 1.6. I almost forgot it was 1.6, bro. I almost forgot it. But we're gonna back to the topic why I'm quitting 1.6. And I quit 1.6 because of the incredible decision that 1.6 is pretty much dead in this in 2025. And just Romanian servers are full of bots, and this is pretty bad, and why you should record there, and where admins have 500 HP. So the logical conclusion is to quit the game, I guess. You know what I mean? And this is an undeniable fact, like HGK. Okay, to go back to the topic. I lost a lot of friends. I know my head. It seems like my hair's just expanding more and more, like living animals. It is what it is, guy. It is what it is. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm doing, man. Go back to the topic because I am the one. Stay the number one, doesn't matter how long. 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 Yeah. Anyway, let's do the topic. Stay the number one, yeah. Okay, I should stop doing so random shit before the people think I'm actually crazy. Oh, you can bet that I'm crazy. What do you think? Who you are? Arr, I'm a pirate. Arr. Who you think we are? Anything. I am anything, you know? I'm pretty much anything. Say the number one, doesn't matter how long. 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 You know. Also, to go back to the topic, that's what I'm used to. I'm super happy about everything. And it's 25th December. Merry Christmas, but late. And Happy New Year as well. Probably I'm super late. It is what it is. By the way, my Christmas is at 7th January because, you know, I'm Orthodox, but it actually doesn't matter. Anyway. In 2025 and in 2026, it should be allowed to make also jokes about yourself without being considered as dissing yourself. This must be okay. Like, otherwise in which world we're living then, if we can't even do a one joke, because some XF retard and take it out of context. XF retard, by the way, this is not even an insult. I say honestly, if just one guy would report this server, it would get deleted. For right reasons, considering how much retards are there. I'm by the way not anymore in this XF server. I don't even wanna know. Honestly, when people send me screenshots, I'm laughing like this and so. It's nice to know. It's not really like, I don't know. Yeah, he makes jokes, okay. Let him make jokes. Let him make jokes. Why am I to reject somebody jokes? Make so many jokes you want. Here, next gift. Next gift. Oh yeah. Oh. Here, next gift. Here. Take it. 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 Just fucking take it. Just take it. Which a gift I give it you. Here. Here. Get everything. Take everything from my heart. Take everything. I deserved it. Come. Do you think I'm crying? I'm the number one. I'm not crying. And at what am I not? I'm the number one at being crazy. Now I said it. That's what it means. When I said number one, I meant always I'm crazy. I'm number one crazy person. Bring the fucking network here in my room before I get crazy, you vendingo. Bring network now in the room. Bring him. Fucking bring him before bring him. Bring me network before I make a coffee. Before I make a coffee. Bring me net trash. Before I rage and make a coffee. Anyway. To go back to the topic. Now a lot of it's just so much toxicity. I swear God, I hate this game. This game, like I swear God, I slowly actually start from loving this game to hating this game. Just hating it. I'm just like, oh my God. Fuck, no. Not 1.6. That's what I'm thinking. Slowly. I know exactly. I'm subconsciously aware what I'm no wait. Subconsciously means if you do something like not fully aware. Basically the opposite what I just wanted to say. Yeah, I'm subconsciously aware. Yes, right. Yes, right. Yes, right. I meant I'm aware what I'm doing. I'm aware of my actions. I'm aware how it may look like from the outside. But I honestly don't care because this is the reality. This is the way I do things. The things are, it's the way, how do I feel, how I feel. And it's the way, it's just the way I think the things are. It is just, and that's, in short, in short, 1 hour video. Explaining in short why Raeyd quit. 1 hour video. This can just make Raeyd. Raeyd can make this. Just fucking Raeyd can make this. But this is like, this is just how it fucking is. And maybe we also, I'm gonna show you some stuff. And for this, I go in the second screen. Here we go. Now we are in the video here, as you can see. And this is a video from, and I put my face cam, I think here. Yeah. So this is a video from May 4th, 2019. There must be, I think I must be here 13 years old. And I was playing, as you can see here, that was the server when it was kind of dead. On 2020 it got then revived. I really wanna see this. Kind of insane for me. Kind of insane for me to see this, honestly. I always tapped VIPs because I wanted to be the only VIP, because I was back at the time. As I said, by the way, when I quit, it doesn't mean that I never again touch the game. It just means I quit from active content making in 1.6, active from active, like playing everything. It will be really rare, and only if I really have special events. So if I don't have any special events, I won't make. Maybe I make, for example, special events is like I have a server in 1.6, I keep them on. But I have a server in 1.6, and maybe like at some point I will boost it for 1 week, stream for 1 week there, and then again not. But it is actually, I mean, like, this is not a joke video. If I make such a long video, so it's actually not a joke. It's not like a Cleo video. It is an actual serious meant video that I'm done with the game pretty much. I'm just done. I really don't know anymore what to do, because this game reminds me not to so much negative stuff from 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. This time when I used to be active like in communication, it just gave me more troubles. This is like actually not a nice game. And then they just get and then I just get left like always. From fucking Solver. From fucking Solver. From fucking Yashar, without they're gonna be my mates forever. Where we used to be in 2020. Excellent point. It was when I used to be not as good. It was 2020 already, like February. That was just when I turned back. Like this was February 9th, 2020. This is like 19th, I mean. This is like, no, I used to be like mid 2020, I got then really good. What the fuck is with you? I have buy armor new, lol. My English wasn't even that super bad like I imagined. Stop or ban. What the fuck, how toxic I am. Yeah, I was a kid back then, like, you can't blame me. But even as a kid, I never like banned people for no reason. I never did such things. It's not my character. Lucky when I record this is classic Raeyd. Typing always while like, yeah. And again, I won't die probably. Yep. Okay, these are noobs to be honest. Nothing too much impressive. Oh my god, I turned this off. I swear on god, I can't watch my own old videos. I get depressive. This was exactly the time when I met Yashar. It was on March. Means 1 month before this video. I mean after this video. One thing I wanted to mention, because I didn't mention it with a lot of details. About Solver. Like Solver was a bit different, because on Solver I actually expected that he never leaves me, because we did not 4 hours per day, not 8 hours per day, we did like 12 hours per day. We did once, I did 2000 kills in 1 day, and he did 3600 kills in 1 day. And I never believed that one day the moment comes, that Solver leaves me. I always believed that it stays forever. But it always... We used like to play. We were such a great tag team. We always was together. And then pro flips, a lot of pro enemies joined. It was 6 versus 2, like in terms of VIPs. And we always won because we both are so good players, and together we just played as a team. As a team together, so fucking great. My head hurts. Oh my god, my head hurts so strong. I feel my brain pulsating, or how this shit is called. You can't. And I don't know anymore what to say, to be honest. I lost point, forgot what the... I lost the point what I wanted to say. I lost my point. Yashar also. But I am the number one. I think I lost my point. Fuck off. I still let it in. I lost the point what I wanted to say. I forgot. I can't record this in one take. I can't. This. I just edited it somewhere altogether. Fuck it. Back to the auto Raeyd. Hi, we have now the 26th December, 11 p.m. Almost 27th December, 11 p.m. And I noted that the video, which I've recorded to have a outro, means it just ended that I need multiple takes. I mentioned I need multiple takes. I just mentioned it because, in case people ask, why like, I don't know. I just want to record a fucking outro. Please just let me record. Let me just record. Let me just record a fucking outro. Okay. Now, I have the feeling my eyes turn always red. So basically, I lost. See, I was structured in my head, and then. So I want now actually. I come to the end of the video. I swear God, I can't do this anymore. Such a oh my god, my head, I have this again. I swear God, why I can't just talk 5 minutes? Just fucking focus, Raeyd. Just make this fucking outro now. Anyway. Ah, fuck. I'm saying always anyway. Always anyway. Always anyway. I don't really know. I'm just ending the video. I don't know. Just end the video. I don't know anymore what to say, honestly.